Hi, I'm Laura, and welcome back to the Tarot Genie, where you receive intuitive answers from the tarot to your burning questions about business, career, creativity, entrepreneurship, politics, and more. For this week's inspirational, motivational tarot reading, I'm going to ask the question, how can we stay strong? We've had, especially in the United States, but worldwide, a very challenging week with protests, demonstration against police brutality, resulting in more police brutality, which is unconscionable to me. So I thought that the question would be, how can we stay strong? And the significator card is none other than the Strength card, which I felt was most apropos. Let's pull it back so he doesn't, this glare I always seem to have with my light. With the Strength card here, it's one of my favorite cards in the Major Arcana because it shows this young, gentle maiden who is able to subdue, to tame this fierce-looking lion just gently with the power of, I don't know, it could be her just presence, her calm presence, but she is able to demonstrate and to operate from tremendous strength. So that's our objective. How can we stay strong this week, given all the chaos and the difficulties that we have been experiencing here in the United States and also elsewhere. I will say I was happy to see that not only were there peaceful demonstrations in the United States, granted there were outbreaks of looting, and I think it's so unfortunate. It's unclear though, as I said in my other video, there's some evidence to suggest that there could be groups funding these rioters and these looters who are coming from out of state. That's unclear, but it seems to be a possibility. For this week, in the book for this week, the only piece of music I would suggest, I have suggested this many times before, I think, because it goes with the Strength card. I think it's a song by Katy Perry. I think it's something, Let Me Roar or something like that, but I'll have it for you in the show notes. And a book that I wanted to share that I just started reading, which is wonderful. I love it so far. It's called Limitless by Jim Kwik. He spells his name Kwik, and he said that's his real name. He did not invent it. It's not a pseudonym. It's his birth name. And he, in a nutshell, I'll just say, he has demonstrated tremendous strength because he had a brain injury. When he was young, like 5 years old, or maybe it was in first grade. He was very young, but less than 8 years old. Maybe he was in first grade. And where a chair got pulled from underneath him, and he hit his head. And then after that, over the next 10 years, he could not learn well in school. He was very disabled to some extent in his capacity to learn. And so what he shares in this book, Limitless, is that over time he learned how to transcend his difficulties and how to come out on the other side, so that now he trains CEOs, celebrities, etc., how to improve their memory, how to learn things faster, how to read faster, etc. So I thought that book goes in line with the concept of strength. So let's ask this week, how can we be stronger? How can we strengthen ourselves in the midst of chaos, in the midst of challenges? All right, I think I got my ding there. So let's see what Spirit advises. First card, mentally. This is answering in the position of mentally, what should we do to stay strong? Well, we have here the Page of Swords. As I've said in the past, pages represent youthful energy, youthful vibrancy, and the swords relate to communications and ideas, so it's apropos that this would be in the mindset position. And so what it's suggesting to me is to stay strong, we need to inculcate that youthful vibrancy and youthful commitment to an ideal. The swords, again, relating to communications, and what's hitting me right now is it's saying focus, commit with youthful energy to a particular ideal that you have. this is what can help you stay strong. That ideal that you feel passionate about, whether it's racial justice, the need for racial justice, eliminating racial injustice, whatever the case may be. Or it could be as Michelle Obama, when she was First Lady, she had this verve and zeal for helping people eat healthfully, especially children, starting healthful eating regime. So think about what ideal you have that you can just renew your commitment to, your youthful commitment. That's how to stay strong in these challenging times. Then the next card, relating to physically, in the physical world, what actions can we take? And we have here the Three of Coins, or the Three of Pentacles. And when it's upright, the Three of Coins suggests that the situation of teamwork, collaborating with others. We've got an artisan here, he's collaborating with a monk, and then a jester, maybe court jester, bringing in that humorous aspect of life. Now, given that this is reversed, I would suggest that it would seem to me that it would be possibly advising us to turn within, maybe take some time physically to meditate and tune into what the messages that we receive relating to mind, body, and spirit, because we've got three individuals here, and I think they represent that our inner mind, body, and spirit, to listen for the guidance, listen for what we can do, and listen to that inner advice, that inner advisor. That's advisors, because we've got three, whether it's relating to your mind, to your body, and to your spirit. That's what's coming. I may get a little bit more of this. I may get a clarification card on that. And then finally, spiritually, how do we stay strong? The Nine of Swords. Now we have a second Swords card. And this is suggesting to me right off the bat is that we need to focus on releasing anxieties, releasing limiting thoughts. We need to consciously make that our focus. What can we do this week and in the time being to allow ourselves to let go of those fears, let go of those anxieties? That is how we can stay strong, because when we cave into them, when we buy into them, they weaken us, they deplete us. Our energy, they've shown this many times, demonstrated that, I forget the name, what's called at the moment, relating to kinesthesiology, the body, the power of the body, where someone will put their arm out and the other person will be pushing down on it. And if they say a lie, then their arm goes right down. But if they're stating the truth, their arm stays strong. So it's that concept that to stay strong, we really must release our limiting beliefs, our fears, our anxieties, things that keep us up at night. We have to make a conscious effort to release that. It's time to let them go. So looking back at this overall reading, well, we do have two swords, so it's relating to thoughts, ideas, etc. I'm just looking at the middle card, which is focusing on physical actions to take and to be able to stay strong. And I think this is saying that it's just we need that time to turn within so we can get ideas about how to harmonize our mind, body, and spirit. Yes, that's what it seems to me is coming right now, is that harmonizing, taking time so that we really can tune into our inner advisor and be able to harmonize these three key elements of ourselves, our minds, our bodies, and our spirits. Sorry, I'm getting a little bit hoarse right now. I should have taken some water between readings. I hope this reading has been helpful for you. If you've not already subscribed, please hit the subscribe button. And I do offer private readings, which you can find out about at thetarotgenie.com, my website. And just remember, until next time, illumine your mind, inspire your life, with the tarot.